Hi guys, I'm Hannah and today I'm at Halley Body Slimming Clinic and I'm going to visit Dr. Terence Tan for my CoolSculpting treatment. As a food and lifestyle blogger, I actually eat a lot, and because of that, right, I have a lot of fats around my tummy area which I couldn't even lose when I actually do exercise 3 times weekly. So I can't wait to see the result for CoolSculpting treatment.
Welcome to Halley Body Slimming Clinic. I'm Dr. Terence Tan, as you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So today, you're here for CoolSculpting, right?
Yep.
So I want to know a little bit more about your concerns.
Okay, so basically, right, I actually, I'm a lifestyle and food blogger, so I actually eat a lot, like during tasting and things like that, especially during this festive season. So, you know, even when I exercise 3 times daily, it doesn't really help. So I still have a lot.
You exercise 3 times?
Yes,
per week.
correct.
What do you do?
I usually do Tabata, or even like on YouTube, right, I do some ab exercise. So although I can feel the muscle ache, which actually helps because I need to do only 30 minutes, but it helps to burn off a lot of fats.
Okay.
No, calories.
Okay.
But I can still, you know, have a lot of fats around my tummy area as well as my love handle, which is my major concern.
Okay, I understand. So anyway, what you are telling me about is actually quite common. I mean, you hear it day in, day out.
Yes.
A lot of people feel that, fat freezing is a little bit more for people of bigger size, but actually that's not the case. A lot of us Singaporeans, we're not that big size to begin with, but a lot of us have some stubborn fat. So let's talk about CoolSculpting. Okay, so CoolSculpting is the only fat freezing machine which is approved to be used in the USA. So it's US Food and Drug Administration approved. Okay, so it's US FDA approved. Why do we say that? Because it's pretty important. The FDA happens to be quite a strict agency, so for it to be approved, it needs to be fairly safe and it needs to be fairly effective based on research. And they've got lots of research, so it's best to use a machine that you're pretty sure of what you're doing based on research in terms of safety and efficacy or how well it works. So, but it's nothing more than fat freezing. So it can be done over various areas: the double chin area, the armpit fat in front or behind, the tummy, which is public enemy number 1.
Yes.
The thigh area in front, behind, the love handles or the muffin tops behind your tummy, and the arms. And 1 or 2 more areas as well, but not really highlighted here. But these are the more common ones.
Okay.
What we do is we take the applicator and we suck. The machine looks a bit like this, this applicator, and we suck it in.
Yes.
The fat and the overlying skin, and we freeze it over a certain period of time. But for today, our applicators will be about 35 minutes per applicator. And during that time, about 20 to 25% of the fat cells over that area will die through a process called apoptosis. It sounds like a mouthful, but your immune system will clear it away slowly over about 2 to 3 months. So not immediate. So the bad thing is not so fast. So some people say, I'm getting married next week, I want to take it away. It's probably not that fast, but for the long term, it's pretty good. Why do I say it's pretty good for the long term? Because the fat cells that you lose will not come back.
Oh, okay, that's very good.
So only children can make new fat cells. Adults, if you gain weight, your fat cells become bigger. If you lose weight, the fat cells become smaller. But the absolute number of fat cells is unchanged. So even if you eat more, you're not going to get more fat cells. Unfortunately, it also means that even though you eat less, you're not going to have less fat cells. It's just the same amount but a bit smaller. So your body shape doesn't really change with weight loss. So people coming for CoolSculpting, with or without the desired weight loss, actually will have less fat cells after the treatment. So theoretically speaking, let's say if you have 100 fat cells here, and you have about 25% improvement, after 1 treatment you have 75 fat cells left. And that new 75 fat cells will be the new normal. So if you gain weight, then those 75 fat cells get bigger, and vice versa. So I think it's good. It's for long-term weight loss, or rather, long-term fat reduction. It's that there's not much side effects. I think theoretically, after the treatment, you get a tiny bit of redness, a tiny bit of tenderness and numbness, but it probably goes away after about a week or so.
So to see the result, usually it takes about 2 weeks or more.
It takes more than that. It takes maybe about 3 months. At least 2 months anyway.
Okay. Then how about the redness and tenderness? How long would I actually feel it?
It's hard to tell. Most people about a week. Some people 2. Some people 3. But it's never most of the time it's never really a big problem. Yeah, and people just say, okay, it aches a little bit, maybe I might just want to avoid sports for a day or two if it bothers me too much. But if it doesn't bother them, we can actually do whatever they want.
So I can still do my exercise and things like that.
Please do exercise because there's no excuse to not exercise.
Okay.
It's certainly not excuse to overeat, okay? But this will help with weight control.
Yes, okay, sure.
Every single treatment that we do, the most important thing is the planning.
Yes.
Okay? Without a good plan, you just anyhow do, the results will not be great.
Alright.
So right now, what we do is you get our staff, change it up a little bit,
okay, sure.
and we'll have a good plan.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so here we are. We have a look at, everybody who comes, we really need to make sure that we have got a good plan. Okay, different people are different, right? Some people tummy a bit like this, a bit like that. So when I have a look at your tummy, you seem to have a little bit more of a wider lower tummy and like a narrower top tummy. And it's quite common amongst us Chinese or Singaporeans, like a Christmas tree kind of thing. Christmas tree. Okay, so the first one we want to do is one big one below. So that's called the Cool Advantage Plus or Plus. Yeah. So what we do is you see the lower part, and this is where we want to put the applicator all the way to here. So it's nice and big. All the way down to your appendix scar because you don't want the puckering from the scar to look a bit worse. In fact, after we reduce that fat, it should get slightly better. You have quite a sporty looking body, so I think that's good. Which area are you more concerned about? You turn around a little bit, you have a look. Are you more concerned here or here?
Actually, I'm very concerned.
Here. Okay, so that when we do this, you have a sporty looking body. When we reduce here, you have a more feminine looking body. But you can do both. So just look straight a little bit. You do a little bit more over here. When you want a more V-shaped body, then you have more sporty. So you go down, you have more V-shape, right? So it's more sporty. And then if you are more high up, then you get more of figure 8 because you don't kind of treat those fat below, and the fat above is treated. So you have got more of an hourglass shaped body. So different people have different bodies, and more importantly, different people have different desires. So some people, they are quite voluptuous to start with, and they want to keep it that way. Then we will do it slightly higher for more of a Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You have a look.
Okay.
How does it look?
Yep.
About right?
Yep.
So your Bulges is long here and these two behind. So if you're okay, we'll proceed to put the applicators on. Alright, we are going to start our Cool Advantage treatment of your tummy. I just want to let you know how we do it. So this is the applicator, and this unit is the breeze control unit or the aircon. Okay, so the aircon goes to the applicator sucks it in for 35 minutes. So what makes this applicator unique and what makes this treatment safe is basically these small little dots over here. Do you see them? For this applicator, there's 6. And frankly speaking, it senses this whole strip in terms of the temperature. So you know what they say? With control comes true power. Not really, but anyway, when you are able to sense the skin real time and you sense it really, really carefully, then you can cool the skin faster, right? So last time we didn't have these awesome little dots here. When CoolSculpting was not that precise in sensing temperature, we couldn't cool so fast. So it took about an hour for the same applicator to have a good result. Right now, with more sensitive real-time temperature sensing, you're able to have more intense cooling, but at the same time, have it really, really safe. Okay, so it's safe, it's fast. So instead of having an hour treatment, with this it's only 35 minutes. So less time treated, less redness, less side effects.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, shall we start? Okay, so we're going to start with the. We're going to start with this, yeah? So you see what my staff has put over here?
Yeah.
So this is actually a gel pad. It's actually anti-freeze. And the anti-freeze is very important because to give an extra layer of safety. So it's going to be very cold. Although ordinarily the skin will not be affected by the applicator, just to increase the safety factor, we have put an anti-freeze on top. Okay, so it's already cooled, and then we'll start very, very fast. Feeling okay? As good as can be. Okay, see you later. So we have come to the end of the treatment here for your tummy. So Adeline's going to take it out, okay? Let's prepare. 1, 2, 3, out. Okay, I want to put your hand here. How you feel?
Cool.
So when she takes out, this is actually called a butter cake, you know? It's a little bit warm, it's a bit hard. And Adeline's going to do a bit of massage, but not too hard, please. Yeah. So what she's doing is she's using the ice crystals, which are already frozen there, to increase the yield of the procedure, which means to increase how much fat we destroy. Yeah? So we do this for the next 5 minutes or so. Okay, so very gently massaging you. And once we are done, that's it. We can go on to the next applicator. How does it feel? Okay? Alright, okay, so we'll go on the applicator next, yeah?
Hi guys, I finished my CoolSculpting treatment at Halley Body Slimming Clinic with Dr. Terence Tan, and to be honest, right, I'm very excited to actually see the result. And because we are using 3 machines, so it's very fast, it's more time saving, and now I can actually off to go and do my shopping.